This is much better during daylight, but in the wintertime it's real hard to get people here early enough to do the walkthrough during daylight. Most of the house has electricity like this. There's part of it that doesn't. So that's going to be the fun part of the walkthrough. Now we do have heat over here. We have a bathroom over here that you can use. There's coffee, there's snacks, etc. You'll notice a door behind the refrigerator. We'll see where that leads when we get to the other side, but I'll mention it again. Just know that that's where I'm talking about. Whoops. Your bathroom right here, and it's just a bathroom. Kind of under construction, but you know, you can use it. This is private. This is where Dell and I stay when we stay up here. You can have a quick look.
Yes.
It's just got a bed and a TV, and this room does not go lights out. Even if you want to go everything lights out, this is our bedroom and it doesn't go lights out. If we want to sit in there and watch TV, we will. But if you want this side lights out at some point, you can have that. It's a darling little kitchen. I mean, this is a darling little apartment. But this is the one that no one has stayed in for 2 months. I mean, when I say for 2 months, I don't mean the last 2 months. I mean, we lease it for 12 months and they disappear after a month and a half, 2 months. That's the longest anyone has stayed in this unit. Everything in here is functional. So, you know, if you're up here and you really need to go, just close all 3 doors and it's a bathroom. But you'd be amazed. 2 closets. The only story about these closets is the doors don't always like to stay closed. You can see, if you pull at it, they don't open easily. But a lot of times, you'll be coming through and they'll just be open. And you'll close them and go do what you're doing and come back and they'll be open. Yeah, they're both hard to open. Everyone calls this the window room.
Can't imagine running.
Personally, I think that this was probably once upon a time an
this is
upstairs.
that area.
Yes, this is
Upstairs
where the
porch.
videos were done. An upstairs porch, exactly. And, you know, they closed it, especially, did I mention the speakeasy part yet?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
No.
The what?
You've read it, but I
I've read
haven't
it.
mentioned it.
Right.
Okay, when was Prohibition? The 30s? Whenever Prohibition was, it's rumored that this was a speakeasy. And the layout is perfect for a speakeasy. You have lots of rooms, you have lots of escape routes, which you'll see when we go downstairs.
What is that?
That's a doorbell that I put in one for upstairs and one for downstairs. Put them in at the same time, and the one for downstairs is still working, and this one, after the first week, hasn't worked since. I guess they don't like it. I don't know. I mean, I bought them the same place. They're the exact same one. I just put one up and one down, and this one hasn't worked since the first. I mean, the first day it worked great. And I had it set up with a foghorn, you know, so it was real creepy. Back when I thought we were going to have to make it feel creepy, and it just doesn't work. And it may be that they've sucked the batteries dry on it, because batteries don't last a long time over here either. Okay, now remember I told you about the door behind the refrigerator? It's right here.
Oh, weird. This is how the houses in Greenville, like Greenville Avenue, they have houses like this.
And this is a very small space.
Oh, Lord.
Right. Here, let me go in there, and anybody else that wants to join me. And you can see why it's a little scary to walk around in the dark, simply because you might trip and fall. And I do have a rule that no one comes over here alone after dark. You have to have at least one person. I'd rather you have a team of 3 coming into the storage side, simply because it's dark and there's just stuff. If somebody falls, trips and falls, I want someone else to be around. That's the door that goes to that area that we were in when we first came downstairs. That door goes to that area. And there's a closet right there. That's a weird closet if you want to look at it. It's just weird. See? Chad got